retarded. It's a difference.
Okay. We're going to be able to do this?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay, this is Johan. Nice and simple. We love this one. 3, 2, 1. You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole, and Epicans, Chronicans, Johan has brought us something back down the rabbit hole that we love. This is the Obsessive Devotion. Thank you so much for your Patreon membership requests, Johan.
Thank you so much, Johan. I'm really looking forward to seeing the official video of this. Thank you so much, Johan, for bringing Obsessive Devotion back down the rabbit hole. I'm really excited to see the live video, the official live video of this one, as we have seen the song through the Omega live concert as well as retrospect. If you'd like to see our first time reactions, definitely go take a look at that one. This is going to be a ton of fun. Really excited to see what they put through together with this. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe down in the comment section below. Let us know what your favorite Epica song is. And without further ado, let's get into this.
This is one of my favorite songs, so I'm really excited to see the official live video of this. We know in our burner video, we hear this riff a lot. It's one of my favorites, so let's get right back into this.
This is the Obsessive Devotion!
We want to see you move!
Damn, this is sounding so good.
It sounds phenomenal. I'm pretty sure the last time I saw this one, I believe it's Retrospect, that has the full concert behind
The orchestra
behind them.
Yeah.
And so it's really interesting because there's difference between the sound of it when there is the full orchestra versus the backtrack.
Big time. Yeah.
Big time difference between the two songs. And so something I noticed with this one that I didn't notice when we had the full orchestra behind is that they actually have a backtrack of Simona singing, not quite so operatic. So it's her singing a little bit more
to get more of a
layered effect.
Right.
So like I was able to hear that this time, whereas I didn't necessarily hear it when they had the full orchestra behind her.
Right.
So there's lots of little nuances that I'm actually picking up from this version that Johan has given us versus the other ones that we have heard that have a lot more on stage.
That's true, and they perform things differently all the times in their concert, and even Mark, I felt like, didn't do as many growls in like those little parts where he's like, "Ah," like when he would come in, and I don't know if he did or not, but like I'm noticing it just sounds a lot different, and I love when Simona and Rob go and headbang together at the same time. They're so on sync. It's like it was literally they went down at the same time, and it was perfect.
Absolutely. This is phenomenal. The only other thing I wanted to just mention before you hit pause there or play, sorry, was when Aaron came in with the drums.
Okay.
They weren't quite as loud, so I was expecting them to just like punch it,
Right.
and then it wasn't quite as vibrant as I'm used to in the other concerts. That's also something I've noticed, that they not just making other things more prominent, but they're bringing reducing some things.
Right.
But it's all done in like the correct way.
It is making the parts that I'm sure Mark wanted to hear us hear a lot better now, because they are like accentuating the things that we want to hear.
Absolutely.
So good. Okay, one more pause before we end this. Just Mark's. This is probably one of my favorite moments from Mark.
Absolutely.
Just his performance on this song, and like this is actually, I remember this was almost halfway through the retrospect when I first got into Epica, and this was the song that like fully made me commit to Epica as a band.
Yes.
You good, hun?
Yeah, I'm loving seeing I just forgot his name. Oh my goodness.
Which person?
Has the man bun.
The man? Oh, Isaac?
Isaac.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love seeing that Isaac has his hair down and seeing him headbang, because I know we're not
Yeah.
able to see him headbang as much anymore, because I believe he had something wrong with his neck.
Yeah, I think something went wrong headbanging.
A medical thing happened, and so that's why a lot of the time you see him with his hair up, and he's like more dancing with his hips. leaps.
Yeah, exactly.
And like his
still
whole
finding
body.
the way to move.
So he still dances and he like bangs with his body
You're
instead of
right.
just his neck.
Yeah.
And so it's really cool seeing him like front and center, hair down,
More loose.
going with it, just
Yeah.
like whole 9 yards. It's like he has such a performance, like such a aura about him.
He does.
And so it's really cool seeing him in a bit of a different light from like the past.
Yeah, and they're just ripping on the guitar here. I love it. It's probably my favorite guitar. All right, here we go.
One thoughtless moment passes in slow motion. As I lie down, I realize that all I wish is to get rid of this obsessive devotion.
I love it. Oh, man. Yeah! Oh, Mark, you give me so much energy.
Amazing.
I wonder where that was performed at, because that was an incredible sound and audio. Everything looked amazing there, right?
Absolutely. I would love to know where this was, as you're saying, where this was filmed. I can see why this is the official live, because the quality of the video is phenomenal. The quality of the sound is impeccable. You're seeing everyone just go full out with this, and it's
the right choice.
The right choice, exactly.
I mean, if I had to pick a favorite, I still love the retrospect, because I love how he gets the crowd to go. He like does that magic with the crowd right before, and then like brings it in, and it's after a lot of kind of softer songs from Epica, but this performance still is amazing. And I remember listening to the song for the first time, you know, at the end, where even at the beginning there's that kind of long riff that they play twice at the beginning, but then during the song they only do it once, and then they don't do a repeat on that riff until the very end. And I just love how they end it, how they start it, and it's again one of my favorite songs. And we have that burner video that has that drum fill with that tink on it, and it's so memorable for us, and we listen to this song all the time. So
yes, absolutely. I actually, retrospect is probably my favorite concert.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so I have that album on like my quick play on Spotify, so I can just like throw it on whenever. I can't remember. I think it was Omega Alive, where she fell off the stage after her spoken word.
I think so. Yeah.
And that was a moment. That was a moment for me where I was like, oh my god.
Right.
And so this song is phenomenal. I love how Simona has the spoken word part in it.
Yeah.
Like, I think that is just beautiful. And then also that backtracking of her singing non-operatic on top of her singing operatic was really cool. And I'm really glad that I got to hear that.
Yeah.
Because even if that was there in Omega and retrospect, I never really was drawn to it or appreciated it as much of what they were doing with those layers, because I was listening to the orchestra mainly.
And Mark's performance too.
And Mark's performance is phenomenal. Always phenomenal.
Yeah, like this is the monumental song for me. Like I said, y'all, like, because Monopoly of Truth was that first song that got me hooked, but then this was the next song I heard that I needed to hear, that have those their riffs and their transitions on the riffs, and then their drop into the even heavier part, like that's just so incredible, and it's hard for me to replace, and that's why they are our most listened to band from this channel outside of doing reactions. So that's a high tier for us. And Johan, thank you so much for bringing us back to this gem. We want to react to more Epica on the channel, so thanks. We have more than 50 reactions, so definitely check out our playlist, and if you guys had a good time, let us know in the comments below. But we are exiting the rabbit hole now, folks.
Thanks again, Johan, for this one. Peace and love, everyone.
God bless y'all.
Take care, and bye for now.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special shout out to all of our patrons and YouTube members. We appreciate all of your support.